All right, welcome back to another episode of Between the Roads of Reality. Oh my God, we haven't done this in like 2 weeks.
I
We're
for,
rusty.
I forgot the name of it.
um, so if you guys are new here, I'm Alex.
And I'm Manny,
Uh,
another co-host as well.
yeah, we are the co-host of Between the Roads of Reality. Um, last week we didn't release an episode, but we did go live as a celebration to 100 subscribers. We are
hmm
now at 189. And if you're
hmm
watching and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? It's free. Just hit that button. You don't even have to watch us. Just subscribe. Help us. Um,
Yeah,
or if you don't really have the time to watch us, you can listen to us either here on YouTube or on Spotify. Um, I would prefer if you guys listen to us here on YouTube so we can get those minutes going up so we can get monetized pretty soon. Um, I'm not begging. Well, I'm begging, but I'm not trying to
you're
be.
begging.
I'm not trying to be greedy. It's just this is something I wanna base my life around. Manny knows the job I have. If you look
hmm
at like episodes from like three weeks ago, I was a lot more light skinned. I'm burnt because I work outside for 8 hours. Um, yeah, if you guys hear any noise, by the way, I for those who are returning viewers, I have a new room, new old room. I had this room before COVID, and I switched back because my sister wanted to switch. I prefer this room because it's colder. I prefer the cold. She's anemic, so she prefers it to be warmer. But if you hear noise, because currently we're doing laundry and the washing machine is literally right outside my door. I feel like I'm rambling on. Manny, you got anything to add?
No, my bad. Sorry. My mom just calling, just checking on me as far as I'm recording. But I need to add. Let's see. I mean, I have a phone interview tomorrow, so that's new.
Oh
So
shit, let's go.
yeah, it's for a job. So
Oh
it's
really?
yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder what else a phone interview would be for.
Hey man, you could never know. No, it's just for a new job. It's kind of like what I do basically.
Just
As a technician,
it's better pay.
it's just better pay. So it's just there's more to it than just mechanic work. So that's what I'm looking forward to it. And then I was gonna say there was something that happened to me that was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty. Oh yeah, dude, I was so fat on Saturday. I was so fat. It was so bad. I I can tell you right now, I had at least minimum like at least 3,000 calories just by 2 meals.
What the fuck did you eat?
Dude, I had so there's this restaurant right. If you guys live in North Carolina, there's this restaurant called um, East Coast Grills and Wings. It's really good. It's a little pricey, but it's not that bad. Um, the it had this new burger. It was called like I think it was like deep fried pickled burger or something or
What
dill
the
fried
fuck?
burger. I don't know. It's like how like they do like the little slices when they deep fry pickles. So
Yeah,
this one
yeah.
was like the long ones.
Oh,
So
so the deep fried pickle below the a spear.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So and they deep fried it and put it in the burger, and it was about like the picture showed like it was this tall, but it was actually like that tall. But it was like this wide. It was a lot of food. I'm not gonna lie. And I had that with fries, and then I had onion rings on the side of it, and I had and my cheat meal at the end of it was Jerry's ice cream, and I had marshmallow one. Dude, that was delicious, but a holy sugarness, I'll tell you that.
Holy sugarness, bro said.
It was so bad. It was so much sugar and everything, and it was like that mini jar. So dude, I ate so bad on Saturday. It was like, oh, and then on top of that, I ate another burger on Sunday. We went to Red Robin with the family, and I had another
Bro,
burger as well.
you know what's crazy? There's a Red Robin like 15 minutes away from me. I've never been there once to eat.
I've been there. That's my first time I went to Red Robin on Sunday with my family, and I kid you not, it's I got my high hopes for something like, oh, like everybody's talking about it in the commercial, this and that. No, It was, dude. It was so dead. Like, and there were like, it was a Sunday. There's no servers available. There was only like maybe two or three. That's it, and it was running like 5 tables.
So like I've been there one time, but it wasn't even to eat. I was doing DoorDash, and the order was for like a pickup at Red Robin. I walked
Hmm.
in there, and it's inside a mall. That shit was dead.
I don't do I don't know how they can advertise a company like that who's like they get their high hopes and everything, and when you walk in there, they're like, oh, it's not what it says on the TV.
Maybe it's just like certain days it's busy.
Probably, I would say. But the thing is that like I also found out is that like those commercials they air, they're not like here like in Florida or North Carolina, or they're probably in like maybe for example like Memphis, Colorado, or California. You know, like big cities are getting so busy and stuff like that.
True, true.
So, but then again, still like I got my high hopes, so I'm like, oh cool. Like I was not like I did have Red Robin before, like a long time ago, but I didn't feel well. I got food poisoning from them, so I tried again. It was good. Not gonna lie. Bottomless fries. That's what blew me off because like I didn't know there was such thing as bottomless fries. Fries, not fries.
I just realized just now.
What's up?
Inconsistent. I can't even say the word, but me and you are like matching it, just like opposite.
Oh
Red top, a red
yeah,
hat, black shirt. You got obviously black hair, red shirt. Like what the fuck? It wasn't planned. I promise.
it
Um,
wasn't. No, I I had a black shirt on, but I'm like, because it would show my nipples if I moved too fast. So I was like, you know what? Let's not
free the
lose.
nips, free the nips.
No, 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 no.
um,
I shaved my body, but I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to get demonetized.
but speaking of red, you know where I've actually never been before either. Uh,
What's that,
Red Lobster.
dude? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you this. I've been to Red Lobster several times. I've never ordered a lobster. I've never ordered. I never had a lobster. I've never had a lobster. I always get shrimp, salmon, or chicken.
I have a friend that used to go there all the time, every week with his family because
Mm-hmm.
they're from Maine, so they
Mm.
love lobsters and seafood. Like Maine
Yeah.
is known for their seafood. Um, so it's like when but this was a long time ago. I don't think they go anymore. But they used to go all the time. I'm like, yo, where you at? You wanna hang out? He goes, nah, we're at Red Lobster. Next day, yo, where you at? Red Lobster. Yo, how many times you guys go there a week? And it's like
Dude,
it's like a 25-minute drive too. So you have to go in there all the time. Jesus.
you know that reminds me. It kind of reminds me of like anytime when we used to hang out with Andrea and Brian. Brian was like, "Let's go to Chili's."
Oh my
I'm like,
god. So our
"Bro,
our our best friend Brian, his favorite place to go in the world is Chili's. Last time I went was actually when he was here. It was like the summer of last year.
mm,
Um, but I haven't gone since then because the Chili's by my house they got exposed on Instagram. Their chicken they gave chicken raw, but it had maggots in it. And like I was like, I haven't been to Chili's since I've seen that. I'm like, yep, no, I'm good. I used to love Chili's, but after seeing that, I was like, I'm good. But the crazy thing is that your face. But the crazy thing is that this person already ate like 3/4 of the fucking chicken. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, so you just were eating without realizing? Like, what the fuck? Like, how did that make sense?
how can you not look at your see?" Okay, when I
Not,
bite
not,
my
not,
food,
not only that, how do you not taste something different?
well, here's the thing. Like when I've never eaten raw food besides like beef. That's different.
Roast
Um,
that Liver King.
but like it's I've never eaten anything raw again besides beef. But um, you can't. I mean, when you cook it, it's
Sorry,
really can't
sorry.
tell. Like, you're good. You're good. What's up?
Manny's the type of guy that when they ask him how he wants a steak, he goes, "I want it still alive."
No, actually, yeah. So,
I want it
um,
moving when it
I
comes to the table.
I wanted to say moo moo. There's a story about that. It's short. It actually happened in Florida. But like when you cook
Florida.
chicken, you can tell like the difference between raw and like cooked and uncooked.
Yeah.
And like, but there's a temperature, certain temperature when you cook it. It's hard to tell if it's raw or not because it looks so well cooked and well done. Like, and the only way to
It
tell
like
there's a
it'll look
like kind of
white.
like a
It'll look
shiny,
white.
exact, yeah.
But if
So it
you
looks like
see
a
it,
shiny
yeah,
part.
yeah. If it looks
So when you
shiny,
see
then yeah,
that,
it's still raw.
I mean, because here's the thing: when I eat my food, I take a bite of it and I look at my food because I want to make sure that like, no, it's just me because it's just how I do it. Because like when you go to restaurants, they ask you like, "Oh, I need you to cut your steak for me," and I didn't know about that when they told me in the first place. I said, "Why? Why do I have to cut my food to show it to you?" They say because I want to make sure that the temperature you asked for is what you wanted.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know that, and I didn't know it was a thing. I was like, "Here's my food. You can look at it. Here you go." So I didn't know that like when you order a steak in a restaurant, they ask you, "Can you please cut your steak and make sure that's the temperature you wanted?" So and that's what I always do. Is just like even steaks or burgers, I make sure like my meal is like actually like cooked well. So I don't have my well done. I have burgers. When it comes to burgers, I have mine medium well or medium rare.
Yeah,
Well, no,
normally when I order steak, it's always medium well or medium rare.
yeah.
My dad gets well done because mainly because he doesn't know English,
Oh,
so they
okay,
don't know
that
what he's
makes sense.
saying. So they give it to him well done, but he just eats it, and he still cooks it that way sometimes when he grills at home. I'm like, bro,
Hmm.
what is this?
Charcoal.
Dead ass.
It's I went to
You can taste the fucking ashes.
it's dude, I don't like I said the story that I was in Florida. I was turning 20, 25, 20, I think it was 25. Um, we went to his restaurant Longhorn, and I told my aunt, I was like, "Listen, I don't care where we go, just pick whatever." It's like, "No, no, it's your birthday." It's like, ah, "Fine, whatever." It's like, "You know what? Let's go to Longhorn." So we
She
went
can
to
afford it.
Longhorn. Hey, it was my birthday. I got it for free, so
I know, right?
so and dude, there's a funny part towards the end of the dinner. I ordered my steak. She was like, "Order whatever you want. It's your birthday." I was like, I I don't like when people tell me order whatever you want. I Because here's the thing. Let's say you're paying for my meal, right? And you say, "Dude, order whatever you want." I know how your money is wise, like spending wise and stuff like that. So I will go to like the minimum, like where like it's budgeting, like it's not gonna be like
Yeah.
70, $80 a bill for two plates. Like, so that's what I do. But when it comes to like for me, I know how to spend my money. So if you're telling me like, oh hey, let's go out to dinner, and I say I'm paying, you can order whatever you want. Just don't order like $100 steak or some shit like that.
No,
Unless we're sharing.
for me, the way I order is I think of it like I'm the one paying. Cause I'm very cheap. I'm a very cheap bastard. If you
Same.
tell me you're paying for me, I get the
Hmm.
cheapest thing on the menu because I don't want you spending money. If I'm not gonna spend money on myself, I don't want you spending money on me. So
Right.
I'm gonna keep it as low as possible. And then like sometimes
Yeah.
when I do that, they look at me. They're like, "That's it, really?" I'm like, "Yeah."
But if they ask you like, "Do you can order more?" It's okay. Then like then that's the part where like, oh, okay. Like you don't like not that you feel bad, but it's like it's more like it's a good gesture they offer you. It's like, dude, you can order more if you're hungry. It's
No,
okay.
at that point, I don't feel bad. It's like I'll try to feel bad for you. I'll try to like have you save your money. But if you want me to
Yeah.
spend it, all right, fuck it. No, I mean
And that
I won't go overboard, but I'll be like, all right,
yeah.
I'll go a little bit more over budget than what
Yeah.
my budget is.
Yeah, no, and like I said, like in when we were in that restaurant, I think it was it was a cowboy steak or something. I'm not sure, but dude, it was a 20-ounce or 24-ounce steak.
Damn.
I think bro, I ate that thing.
Yeah,
I ate the
20 ounces.
whole thing.
20 ounces
Dude, I
is
ate
over a
the whole
pound,
thing.
bro. Duh.
Dude, I don't know, but that thing it was like this big. It was that big. It was huge. It like
Manny,
literally almost went over the plate.
How many ounces is 1 pound?
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this because I don't know any of that. I just
16.
go by. Okay, then yeah. So
So you ate a steak that was over a pound.
okay, all right. So yeah, I ate a steak that was over a pound. Thank you, teacher. Um,
So
but
so obviously you guys won't know this, but I shit on Manny all the time for his grammar and
oh, dude, every day.
that little brain of his. Um, I call him Captain. Not well. I call him Airhead, but now like if he starts streaming, his name will be Captain Airhead, and courtesy of me. But it's like, bro, it's like, how do you not know these simple ass shits, bro? Like, what is happening?
It's not just simple things. It's more of like it's okay. So yeah, it's simple things that he asks and says, but there's also like even social society and even things happening today. Like even like when we were talking with Natalie last week about like those like
Well, 2 weeks ago, but yeah.
questions about yeah about 2 weeks ago yeah you know like those that were like questions about religion and other few things that I didn't know about and I was like I don't know any of those things. I'm like I don't know what to tell you because I don't pay attention to it. I just don't.
No, Manny
I
dead ass lives under a rock.
dude,
Like behind
I
him,
don't like
behind him, that's not a couch. That's stone, and he
yeah
goes
that's
under it.
yeah this right here I go right underneath it and then like that I go behind this wall sometimes and there's a little ledge if I want to just lay down.
And Manny doesn't drive a fucking regular car. He Flintstones that bitch.
Okay, all right, calm down.
He picked it up, started running.
Yeah, my feet are always busted and bruises every day. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't know. To me, I guess it's like some say it's a good thing, some say it's a bad thing to
You're
like
just
not
behind
focus
on
much.
everything.
I mean, I am, but at the same time, like it doesn't affect me or bother me to be
I
honest.
swear, ever since he met me, Brian, and a few of our other friends, that's when he learned how to fucking send memes. And he be sending us
Oh yeah,
memes. He be sending us memes that are like 6 years old. Like, bro, I saw this shit like in middle school. What is this?
no, yeah, facts.
And then, th-
It's
so if you guys remember our first episode, our first episode, we were talking about wrestling, and that's what we wanted the podcast to be originally about. Um, but we decided to scrap that. Don't show that logo. We're not sponsored. We won't even tell you guys
sorry.
what it is. Um,
No.
but yeah, he was sending me. So I've been watching wrestling since I was about like 4 or 5 years old. My dad got me into it. So I started watching wrestling around the time that the Rock was about to leave for Hollywood. So like '04. So yeah, around that time. So I've been watching wrestling for well that long. But growing up, I forget things and I rewatch. Uh, and Manny's sending me clips from like old matches. I'm like, bro, what is this? I've seen this already. He goes, oh, I
It's
didn't
like
know.
there's one I remember. It's my favorite clip. Like I don't want to get like too off distracted, but my favorite clip is where Triple H and Shawn Michaels they were dead in the backstage and Shawn
Oh,
Michaels starts like sweet chin music. Everybody
everyone
like
backstage.
Stan, my God, Stan. I was like that man. I'm like
Shout out who that man really is, Sean Spears, aka Ty Dillinger, Perfect 10.
yeah
For you guys who don't know wrestling, he's a professional wrestler now. It's a meme nowadays where if we see someone like playing security or like backstage and they get like hit by one of the wrestlers' finisher, we're like that's a future world champion right there.
hmm
Because he's won world championships now. Not in
yeah
WWE, but in other companies. Anyways, we're off track. People don't come here for wrestling; they come here for us.
true.
Um, but yeah,
Um,
um, work has been work lately. Uh,
dude,
I thought
it's
I thought it was gonna be bad this month because this month is spring break for nationwide.
mhm,
And when I started back in 2021, I guess it was also because people were coming off of quarantine, so they're like, let's just go
mhm.
down to Florida and look at gators. But it's actually been knocking on wood. It's been very very slow. On the weekends,
Mhm.
it's very very fucking busy. But yesterday, it's like we didn't really do shit yesterday. Me and my coworker, we're just walking around the whole park, just like talking shit to each other.
Dude, did you get a new back screen or is that the same one you always had?
Wait,
The
what?
black wallpaper.
Oh, I actually just got it today.
Oh, you got it today?
Yeah, and I put it up as soon as it came in. So yeah, so like I said,
Nice.
like the last wallpaper I had was a silver one, literally the same like layout as the silver one, but
hmm
black. Yeah, I got a new room, new old room. I think I mentioned it already in the podcast.
No, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's clean. It's clean though. Like you kept it really clean in that room. Like when you cleaned it up.
I mean, yeah, I literally emptied it out. There was nothing in here. I literally had to like I worked more today than I've done since I've been back at that job in like 6 hours, and compared to that month and a half. I had to disassemble furniture, put it back together, but it was like heavy
Mhm.
furniture, so I had to like take it to another room or take it outside, then keep taking things out. It was
Mhm.
like, and I wasn't gonna. I was I was kind of working lazy, as in the fact of I wasn't emptying out drawers, and I would like lift the desk and everything with everything still inside, so it's like
Mhm.
added weight. I'm just like, all right, let's go. But I did it. I'm done. I texted my coworkers who were working today, and because I was off today, and I was like, bro, I did more work at home than I've done
Then at my job.
since I've been back. Um, and they're like, no way. I was like, bro, like I sent the pictures like side by side of like the two rooms,
Mhm.
and the difference of the rooms is just insane. Um, so I literally just moved everything around. It's funny because so I still live with my parents, and I was talking to my sister about this because she's coming back home to finish school here instead of in Georgia because she hates it over there because she was in the mountains and had no like actual friends over there. Like
What
she made friends, but it's like whatever. But
what happened to District 1? Like join the volleyball team and stuff like
no,
that.
she wasn't D1. She wasn't D1.
Uh, was it D2?
I don't know, but it's like even though she's the best player in the school, they put her on the secondary team. So that's why she's leaving.
Damn. When's she supposed to come back in the summer?
She comes back next month, the end of next month. But she told me that she would take my room. The garage is what I call it. The so me and my other friends we call it the garpartment. Cause my parents instead of like coming to my room and opening it and asking me questions, they would call me on my phone and be like, "Hey, can you come here and do this?" I'm like, "You're 30 steps away. You can't walk over here." And then they go, "No, neighbor, come here." Uh, um,
You're the extended neighbor.
yeah, right. Just like the extended neighbor. When my grandma found out, I was putting everything back into like because this was my old room, right? I was putting everything back
Hmm.
into here, and she was like, she started freaking out. She goes, "No, no, you're not doing this. Stay over there." I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?
My
Am I
word.
hated around here?" Which I kind of think that because my sister was bribed into coming back home. Cause my mom wanted her, my parents wanted her to do, they wanted her to come to school in South Florida, so they got her a
Mm.
new car. It's already here. Uh,
The Accord.
yeah, the Accord, and then they're like,
Wait, that's hers.
yeah, it's hers, unfortunately. And yeah, they hate me. And
Alex, go buy a Bentley. Prove them all wrong. No.
well, I can't. These people don't subscribe and watch. Um, uh,
My mom, she walks in, she's like, rude. I'm like, Cordy.
uh, but yeah, and then they also bribed her with a cat if she came home. So I'm like, what the fuck? I had to sneak home. I just sneak pets home because you guys wouldn't let me get any. So I had to sneak home a guinea pig. Which okay, so backstory: I've always wanted to get a guinea pig ever since the movie G Force came out. That's why I got one.
That's a good movie.
Great movie.
Mm.
Unfortunately,
Which one's your favorite one?
I don't remember the guinea pig names in the movie
I
because
like the black one.
racist. No, I'm joking.
It's like,
The opposite of racist, actually.
wait, can we just explain that movie real quick? Like, all of them are like light colors, and there's only one black one.
Right, right.
Why can't there be
Well,
like a Caucasian one?
mine is brown, so that counts for anything.
Well,
Um, but yeah, she's just. I need to buy her toys because all she does is just stay in her little hammock. Um, but
there's
yeah,
toys for guinea pigs.
huh?
There's toys for guinea pigs.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's like chew toys and stuff.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like wow. So I can't. Growing up, I had a dog when I was 5, but barely had him for a few
Mhm.
months because they gave him away because they're like a 5-year-old can't take care of a dog. What the fuck do you expect me to do? I'm 5.
I was just gonna say you're 5 years old. What the hell you gonna? What are you expecting them to do?
They're
Raise him and
so,
then
bro, for real.
like a
And
baby raising a baby.
fact. Um, and they gave him to my uncle, but I guess so. I remember the day he ran away from my uncle's house because
Hmm.
he was always trying to come back home to us. So he dug
Hmm.
a hole out of my uncle's backyard to try to find his way back to us, but got lost.
Oh,
Yeah. And then for some reason, I remember when I was in high school, I just like looking randomly through my mom's drawer for like keys or something, and I found a picture of my dog, and I just started breaking down.
dang.
I was like, damn, I miss this dog.
I had a dog. We adopted him. His name was Raider, and he was our first dog. We've always wanted a dog, so we got him. This is while I was living in Erie, PA, and we adopted him from a shelter that was like close by our house, and he was so adorable, full pit bull, full breed, and he was only I think he was like maybe 9 months old, 10 months old, but dude, that dog was like the height. It was like past that couch, like above,
Damn.
like he was. But dude, only he was still a baby, like growing. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And the and like the sad thing is that like the owner like loved him, but then didn't really do much for him. So like he let him starve and like he put him in
What
the
the
cage all the
fuck?
time. Yeah, bro. Like it was just so sad. So we adopted him, and he was still trying to get comfortable and everything. But dude, as soon as he got into the car, he just literally sat down the car. He just chilled pretty much the whole ride. And then on top of that, like before we got him, I guess the previous owner like messed up his health or something. So like he was sick for like 3 or 4 days, and then the doctor said he just has to like vomit it out and poop out a lot of it,
Oh, okay.
so that way he can get familiarized with the food. So he was sick, and then after that we kept him, and then we treated him. And the sad part was is that we all worked, so no one was home, so he's just home by himself all the time.
Now that's what
So
I like about having a cat because cats do their own shit.
exactly,
I tell my
and like
mom
I will,
because
yeah,
my mom was like, so that cat's gonna stay in the room the entire day. I'm like, I doubt it.
yeah,
Um,
he's probably gonna find his way out of there. Remember?
that or my sister will let him out when she's gone. But it's funny. I'm like, yeah, that cat's not gonna be walking around. She was like, I don't want that cat walking around my house. I'm like, that cat's not gonna be walking around. That's gonna be climbing up the fucking things up here and shit. Like you're not. And he was and she was like, don't scare me. I'm like, do you not know what cats are? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the Catwoman.
My mom is just my mom just hates animals.
Why?
I don't know that she just never saw the appeal in animals. My grandma's the same way, so she probably got it from her.
Does
Um,
she hate fish? If
I
she hates fish, I don't know what's wrong with your mom, because I mean, fish is just normal and friendly because they don't do nothing.
no, we
They
used
just
to have
swim.
friends. Like we used to have a bunch of fish when I was little, and then they're like
Mm.
they stopped getting it for me because they kept dying so quick. I'm like, they're goldfish, but okay. Uh,
Yeah, they die quickly.
yeah. Actually, if you take really good care of them, because John,
Yeah.
he had a pond. He like him and his dad built a pond in their backyard, and they
Hmm.
had a bunch of goldfish. They lived like 3 years, and they got big.
Dang.
Um,
Dude, I would love to have a
a
koi
koi
fish.
pond,
Is it
koi
koi
pond.
pond?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
I would love to have one
Dude,
too.
those
But
those things are so
when I
nice.
get my own place, I want to buy
Hmm.
a parrot.
A parrot.
I love birds.
Birds are nice, but I wouldn't own a bird.
They're actually really easy to take care of.
I believe it 100%.
I used to have four of
I
them.
wouldn't.
It was just I had them in my room. My asthma couldn't handle it, so I had to give them to John.
Mhm.
Fortunately, two of the four died. Uh,
Mm.
and they were all young, so I was like, I blame his parents.
Damn. Parents again. It's 2 for 0.
No,
But
it's
I.
just his parents. They say they want birds, like they love birds and stuff. I mean, I
Mhm.
get it. Sometimes I see them, going up to the cage and kind of trying to play with the birds a little bit. They always feed them. They always change it and all that. but they keep them outside. You're in the Florida sun.
Mm,
They're gonna overheat and die.
yeah, that's true.
And especially
Because they have.
one of the birds I gave him that died was albino. They can't be in the sun.
Yeah, no, they like the shade.
Yeah, I'm. When I found out, because that was my favorite bird, even though it was like the one I had for the least amount of time, it was just like I called her Lucy, short
Hmm.
for Lucifer,
Hmm.
because she was all white and she had red eyes,
Hmm.
like dark red eyes. But she was such a sweetheart. So it's like the name was just a double entendre. It was just it's like playing with the name.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, that's kind of. I've never seen a bird with red eyes before. Never.
well, literally all animals that are albino have red eyes.
Oh, that's true. I think I think the only bird I'll probably get. It's probably impossible to get, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Is a toucan.
No, no, you can get them.
You can get them.
Yeah, they're just really
I thought you
expensive.
couldn't.
So
I would say I think because
I
exotic.
won't ever get a parakeet again. Like maybe I will, but the bird I really want, there's two of them, a macaw or uh, an African gray.
Ooh, those are nice.
Yeah.
African gray is really nice. Really, really,
Real quick,
really
real
beautiful.
quick. There's my little guinea pig. If it doesn't,
Widescreen, widescreen. We see a
oh my
widescreen only.
god. Okay, hold on. Let me
Oh
see if
man.
I can turn off my light real quick. Nope, still white screen. Okay, whatever. You guys can see it on on my Instagram.
um, I think I think a bird I love. I don't know why, but I always want to own one. Is an owl.
Dude,
I
owls
just
are actually evil.
dude, but like people, I don't know. Like people say, like owls are really hard, either really hard or dangerous to to own or maintain. But I mean, like at the same time, like I don't know. I hear pros and cons about it, but like I would just always would love to own an owl, just because like
Do you know
they're
owls
so
hunt
beautiful.
eagles?
Owls hunt eagles?
Yeah, or I think it's hawks. One of those. It's either
Nuh-uh.
eagles, hawks, or falcons. Yeah, they literally because they're so quiet, they literally come down at them, take them, and fucking dip. Yeah, you're searching it up. I'm telling you, bro. Like they hunt them, they kill them just for sport.
According to here, gray horned owls are ferocious and very strong in relation to their size. The owl will simply look for a mother eagle who has not yet laid her eggs and battle her for a home.
Yep,
And because owls have stronger talons, they are often able to win.
yep.
So I'm definitely not gonna buy an owl. Don't mess with me. Got an owl right there. He looks friendly, but he's a good sneaky little guy at night. So if you're
Fucking
gonna leave,
murder
leave
you.
at 5 p.m. Well, it's still daytime.
um,
Dude, there's have you did you see the new this is going around the news. Did you see the new trailer for Star Wars is coming out? It's a new series.
no,
It's called the Alucard.
no.
So you gotta watch it. It's literally it's a brand new trailer they just released today. They're dropping 2 episodes premiere on June 4th, and it's the story is the dark side, like how the dark side started. And
Oh,
apparently they say the Padawans could be part of it.
okay. Have you ever seen The Walking Dead?
Yes.
Did you finish it?
I've watched the whole show to the point where Rick was cut off and
Oh,
Michonne
right.
as
Yeah,
well.
you told me.
Yeah,
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 keep watching.
yeah.
It gets better. And now
No,
they have a new show that just started. They're already 4 episodes in called The Ones Who Live.
yeah,
It's literally Rick and Michonne.
yeah. I want to watch that show. I want to watch that show, and I also want to go back to watching The Walking Dead. So if I do that, like this is crazy. Okay, just this. What I'm going to tell you is bizarre. Okay, just okay. I think it was on a Friday night. I was watching The Walking Dead on my TV. I kid you not, from Friday night to Saturday afternoon, I finished half the show.
I believe it. I've done it.
Dude, and I kid you not, because the new episodes drop every Sunday,
Yeah.
and I caught up with all the season, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sleep for a bit. I slept, and I finished the rest of the season, the show, and then the new season came out the next day, and I was like, yes, I'm all caught up. and I binge watched the whole new season, dude. And I was just on and on. And I'll watch the talk show after that. Oh, dude, talk show is
Bro,
amazing.
Talking Dead was so fire.
Dude, it's on. Did they? Is it still airing or did they
No,
cancel
they
that?
they they stopped it.
Dude, it's
Um,
such a good after talk.
yeah. What I really want to watch is Daryl Dixon.
I heard it was really good.
Bro,
I
they
haven't
have
seen it yet.
variant walkers in there. Like, so I've seen clips, and it's like walkers that run at you. They're stronger, they're faster, they're smarter,
Yeah, they're way different than the ones in the show.
and they're also hyper. So they'll also kill other walkers. So they'll kill other walkers, but also kill you.
Is
Yeah.
this The Last of Us?
No, no, that's the funny thing because all the comments that's on that clip were like, so they this fucking guy. Uh, all the comments were like, they're taking notes from The Last of Us. Look at this. Look at this.
Dude, have you watched that show?
Not the show, but I've seen gameplay from the game.
Watch the show The Last of Us. I think it's
I
on.
would, but I don't got money to pay for Max.
Well, my subscription expired, so we're in the works right now trying to resubscribe. But once we get a resubscribe, then I'll give you the info for it. But dude, if I were you, I will watch The Last of Us. Dude, it's amazing. It's literally. Have you played the game?
I've seen gameplays, but I never played it. I'm waiting for it to drop low so I can buy it on Steam and stream it.
Steam is on sale right now. They're just having sales starting today.
Bitch, I'm broke.
Oh. Anyways.
I had to cancel the YouTube promotions for this channel because of how broke I was. And you weren't helping because you can't help right now.
Oh, I've told you my set goals. Okay, don't be bringing at me. But anyways, besides the money situation, no. But The Last of Us, I have a link. I can send it to you. It's free.
I
I literally
hate
watched the.
I hate watching pirated shit, bro.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Because it's
But
always
literally,
those
like,
fucking viruses and shit that come with the fucking that come on the website and shit. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. I don't
yeah,
know.
that's true.
I don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Um, you're right. You're right. I mean, I can't even go into it now just because like it's been shut down for a long time. Like, well,
Fucking
all right.
good.
Yeah. But there, dude, I'm telling you, The Last of Us is really good. If you play the game, literally, the game is exactly how the movie. I mean, not the movie, the show is. I mean, there's some little details they add to it, um, or took out. It's a little both, but it's really good. So if you play the game and focus it, then you'll understand the show and you'll remember like how the gameplay is. Because literally, the show is exactly how the gameplay is, like
Which
every
is
step of it.
fucking rare because not it's not always that you find a show that or movie that'll follow the book or game like in
Hmm.
exact detail because there's always that fucking asshole producer or director that goes, you know what, I'm gonna change this even though it said this it has to be this way, I'm gonna fucking change it because I had the money to do it. Fucking assholes.
And dude,
And
and
I'm
it's like.
saying that as a filmmaker. If there's a theory that I want to make a like a movie or like if I want to make a movie or a TV show off of a video game that
Mhm,
I like or a comic book that I used to watch, I'm gonna keep it
mhm.
exactly how it is. I'm not gonna change that fucking shit because the you should not change the way it's been written.
Is there, so I didn't funny story about The Last of Us. I didn't know, like, it was announced last year or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't watch or anything. So, and it was keep popping up. I just like, oh, I'll get to it. The girl I used to date, she said to me, it's like, have you watched the show? I'm like, what is it? I was like, The Last of Us. Like, no, but I've played the game. And she was like, oh, I've never watched it. It's like, oh, we can watch together. So we literally watched the first three steps. First three, I mean, not three steps. First three, the first three episodes. And I told her, I was like, okay, she's like, I used to talk when I watch movies or TV shows, but I don't anymore. So, and I
I
told her,
only
it's
do
like,
that. I only talk if I've seen it before. Like if I'm with my friend and we've seen it before, we're just bored and we're putting it on. That's when I'll start
yeah,
talking.
yeah. And I told her, I told her, listen, I may not watch I've never seen the show, but I know how it goes. It's just like, how do you know that? It's like, because I used to play the game. So and she was like, really, it's like, yeah, the game is literally it
Some
is the
people be like,
same
"There's
as
a
the
game
show.
on it." Yeah, bitch.
That's what she said. She's like, yeah, there's a game of it. I was like, no,
Why?
She's like,
Why do you think it came to life, bitch?
it's a dude. And then like I told, and I think she tested me. She's like, how would you know? I was like, I can tell you how everything goes. And so I literally, I think it was like the first 30 seconds or something like that. Um, we were
Yeah.
in no, the first 5 minutes we're into the first episode, and it was the beginning scene and everything. And then I told her, I was like, okay, this wasn't in the game, but I can tell you what will happen next. So she like, I predicted everything how it goes, and she's like jaw drop. I was like, I told her I've only played that game once, and then after that, I know the whole story of the game. Like, and that's the thing. Like, if I've watched a movie one for my first time, I will know every single detail of that movie.
I wouldn't.
Even TV shows I've
Only
never
if it
seen
was
it.
that good. It was really good. I remember the whole thing. But if it was like okay, decent or
Mhm.
bad, I'm not gonna remember it. It's not memorable.
The only thing I can't remember is just horror movies because I'm closing my eyes the whole time.
You fucking pussy.
Dude, I can't watch horror movies. I tell you that. I told you that. I can't play horror games either. I'm so
So
terrified. It's
Phasmo tonight?
not just terrified. Huh?
Phasmo tonight?
You trying to give me nightmares?
Yeah. No,
I'm trying to.
I'm gonna stream some 2K after this.
How's that game so far?
I haven't. I've only beat the showcase, but I'm kind of waiting to play it on stream
Hmm.
because I don't know why. I'm just like waiting to play it on stream.
It's fun. It's a fun and
No,
relaxing,
no, it was
entertaining
yeah
game, to be
for
honest.
relaxing. You're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
No, dude, you know what's relaxing? When you get the game The Last of Us, that's relaxing. Or Red Dead Redemption 2.
I fucking love that game.
Dude, that game is so. Dude, I've never played that game before until my buddy got into it. He's like, dude, get Red Dead 2 online. I'm like, what? I'm like, "Yeah, just get it." It's like, it's free. I'm like, okay, cool. So I got it on my PlayStation. Dude,
I beat the
every day I come home, I'll play that game.
I beat the story mode 4 times.
I've never finished the story mode.
I'm gonna kill you. You better fucking play
What?
it. You know
But
what?
dude, like,
You know what? When you start streaming, that's what you should do. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
You're wild.
Because I want to see your live reaction to the entire story.
Dude, isn't that like 96 hours or something?
Yes, it is.
It's 96 hours to finish that game?
About like like 80 to 95, and I beat it 4 times.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you're not
mean,
gonna see me doing that. You're not gonna see me
you
doing
don't have to do
that.
it all in one go. Just like you know, do certain
Stream
days.
for 86 hours, just finish the story mode. And I missed work for like 2 weeks. So hey, what happened to you? Oh, I've been sick, man. I'm like, I've been sick a lot,
For the
man.
past 4
It's
days.
like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'll be back. I have to like
um,
finish another story.
but yeah, it's really good. Um,
Yeah, I have to play. The one thing I did play and finish a lot. I don't know. I played it several times. Was GTA 5.
same.
I
But
think it being like maybe more than 10.
GTA 5 is nothing compared to Red Dead Redemption 2.
No,
Nothing.
no, because Red Dead Redemption has more storylines and it has more details of it,
Yeah, and way more
and
characters.
that's oh yeah, 100%,
Granted, you
and
can't
it's more
use the.
open.
It's more open world. Yeah. Granted, you can't use the characters, but it's like each character gives you a story. That's why the game is so long
Yeah,
because each character has his own storyline that you go along with.
I would do. I wish there's like games that will come out soon eventually that are just very similar to that, because like not only it just like it. I think to me, my opinion, it'll be more interesting, more fun, and more adventure for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there will be.
Um. So, Red Dead Redemption 2, because I played Red Dead Redemption 1 years ago. That game's been out for a while. So, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1. So, you know John Marston?
Yeah.
So you're playing John Marston in Red Dead Redemption 1 after
Hmm.
the whole Vandalin gang.
Okay.
And then so two is really the backstory of how John Marston became, that John Marston that you play as in Red Dead One.
So
Um,
so two is the backstory of his life, and then one is just the aftermath.
yeah, the whole aftermath of the whole outlaw thing because in Red Dead Two, that's when they it's like 1899. They're starting to break down on outlaws. The
Hmm.
law is becoming more aware, more strict to the law and everything.
Hmm.
Um, so and then it's like in Red Dead One, it's kind of he's trying to survive because he's a wanted man.
Yeah.
By the feds, Pinkertons, the
Hmm.
local police, everyone. Um, but yeah,
Sheriffs, but yeah.
bro, I love Rockstar makes such good fucking story games.
I'm not gonna lie. When I played Red Redemption 2 online the first time, I was like, whoa! Like I was so intrigued, dude. I got into it every single day, dude. Even like you and I, and sorry, you, Brian, and I, like all three of us, we'll
Yeah,
get Red Dead 2 online and play on PlayStation, and then like we'll do side missions and like we will have our posses and
I
everything.
have
And
it on
like,
PC. If you want to get it for PC, it's cheap.
how much is it?
I think like 15, $20. But
Maybe broke
get
because of you.
get WWE first because I'm gonna kick your ass. I can't physically kick your ass in person because you're three states above me. But I could in a video game.
I mean, you can in real life.
I guess. I guess.
Um, I was gonna say there's something I was gonna say, but I totally forgot. I don't remember. I've been drawing blanks this past few days, dude.
Yep. No, you're always drawing blank. Not just the past few days. Every fucking day.
Hey, relax, relax. Oh man, dude, this has been. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to talk about our channel real quick because we're literally at 189 subscribers. We're literally 10. If I'm not mistaken, if we're at 190, we're at like 10 away from 200 subscribers.
So you know what, you fucking bitches. Nah, I'm joking. But you guys need to fucking subscribe. I will hunt you. I will
He
find
won't
out.
hunt you.
I will.
He won't. You're
Shut up.
not. You're not.
Manny,
You're not.
Manny, shut up.
You're not him. You're not him.
I will find your IP address. I have friends who are hackers, and I'll hack into your social security. I'll take all your money.
You're not Liam Neeson.
How do you know that?
Because I had to look him up.
All right, guys.
You're not.
See you later. Uh, it is actually a fun episode between us two. I hope you guys
Yeah.
enjoyed, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.